Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna look at how to control recoil. First of all, thank you so much for helping us hit 1000 subscribers. We never thought we'd hit this milestone so soon, and we are grateful for all the support we are getting. Thank you all so much for this. Now, let's take a look at how to control recoil. Guns in Valorant do not follow a set recoil pattern. The recoil has a bit of randomness after a few bullets. Then the obvious question that would arise is, how do you control this randomness? Well, controlling this randomness is the easiest of parts. You must learn how to read this randomness. For doing that, I prefer going into a custom match rather than the range. The range does have all the necessary tools to do this. But I feel going into a custom match gives more freedom over the settings, like having limited ammo but unlimited magazines, which the range simply does not for some reason. Now, in custom, ensure that the cheats are enabled. You can head into any map, but I simply prefer Ascent. Once you jump into the custom match, there are some things to do first. Press escape and head over to the cheats section. Here, enable all the things which I have enabled. And head over to A main. Pick up the ultimate orb as it is a bit distracting and it comes in the way. The reason why I chose A main to practice is that it is long enough to test out all possible ranges at which you will be spraying. Now, let's take a look at how the recoil looks like. For this guide, I am using the Vandal, but you can pick whichever gun you want to practice. Now, for all guns, the bullets would go up vertically for some time and move left and right horizontally. As you can see here, the vertical recoil will be similar every time, and the horizontal recoil is random every time. So, we can divide this into two steps. One for the vertical recoil and second for the horizontal recoil. Coming to vertical recoil, controlling it is the easiest of the two. You just have to pull your mouse down as your bullets start to go up. It totally depends on your sensitivity as to how much you should pull down. Low sensi players may have to pull down more compared to high sensi players. This will also vary from gun to gun as guns like Vandal and Phantom will require you to pull down more as compared to Spectre, where you might not need to pull down that much. As you keep practicing, you will eventually develop a muscle memory for how much you have to pull down. Try to spray in such a way that your bullets land up in somewhat the same line. Don't worry if you aren't able to do this on your first few tries. Muscle memory isn't developed in an instant. Keep shooting and you'll soon realize that you are able to do it subconsciously. Once you're done with the vertical recoil, let's head over to horizontal recoil. This one's a bit tricky as this is where you'll actually be reading the recoil and trying to control it at the same time. Ensure that you're truly comfortable with vertical recoil before you start this. Now, since the recoil is random, you have to judge where your bullets are going. To do this, there are 3 indicators. You don't have to use all 3 at the same time, but it's good to have knowledge of all 3. First is your bullet tracers. You can see in which direction your bullets are heading. And as with the vertical recoil, move your mouse in the opposite direction. Second one is your crosshair. Once your recoil starts swaying horizontally, your crosshair starts moving in the same direction. Here as well, you move the mouse in the opposite direction of where the crosshair is moving. The third one is your gun itself. You'll notice that your gun also slightly tilts towards the direction in which your bullets are going. Now, which of these indicators to use is totally situational. Most of the times, you'd either use your crosshair or your bullet tracers to counter the recoil, but there are cases where the background makes it difficult to look at these indicators. Then, you can use the gun as an indicator. Just keep in mind that no matter what indicator you use, your main focus should always be the target and not the indicators. As like vertical recoil, you'll subconsciously look for any of these indicators and not lose focus of the target. Recoil control is just like aim. You just have to keep practicing and you will see a gradual improvement over time. Hope you found this guide useful and you are able to control your recoil. If you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Well, that's it from us. Comment down below if you have any questions or just want to say hi. Until the next time, as always, take care, stay safe, stay frosty.